In this video, I want to talk to you about the strangest yet most rewarding thing I've done for myself in the past 15 years of lifting weights. So maybe you've heard of kettlebells. I mean, you probably have. They're pretty mainstream now. They compete with things like barbell style lifting or dumbbell style lifting or CrossFit and calisthenics. Basically what I'm saying is they are a mainstream type of lifting now where people use them every single day. They use them for their core strength training exercises. So you've probably seen them at your gym. You've probably seen them being swung around in both bad and good ways. Maybe you've heard them through Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan made them pretty popular too. Or maybe you've seen them in trends. I know last year there was a huge trend going around where people who don't even work out at all, there was a trend that's like, oh, if you do 100 kettlebell swings a day for X amount of days, you're going to get super fit, which I'm not saying isn't true. I'm just saying that it was a trend and people hopped on it. So what the hell is the what the hell effect of kettlebells? Well, to keep it very simple, and these are just my own words, I am not stealing from anybody here. I am simply paraphrasing my own experience and what I have gone through with the what the hell effect of kettlebells. And basically, that is that when you start training with kettlebells, you start swinging, you start pressing or cleaning, or you do things like Turkish get-ups or windmills, strange exercises that you don't normally do. You start to notice in your everyday life that things start to feel different. Things start to feel better. Maybe one day you're getting ready for work and you look in the mirror and you just kind of say, what the hell? I feel different. That, my friend, is the what the hell effect of kettlebells. You start lifting with kettlebells and you start to notice that maybe when you're carrying groceries inside, it's a hell of a lot easier to do than before you started training with kettlebells. Or maybe when you're playing with your son or daughter or niece or nephew, whoever it is, and you're getting up and down off the ground, it's a lot lighter on your joints and you feel a lot better. It doesn't take as much out of you anymore. My story of the what the hell effect of kettlebells has been no different from anybody else's in the community. I simply started training with kettlebells when I was very burnt out on doing a lot of different types of training over the years. I've done, I mean, I've covered this in other videos, but I've done almost every single type of strength training you can do with some sort of weight. Kettlebells was the only thing I hadn't tried. And I tried it out and I started swinging first. And then I started doing cleans, I started doing presses, and so on and so forth. The more experience, the more different moves I tried. And I swear to you, the further along I went, the more experience I had. I started to just feel better in my everyday life. I mean, I could play with my son better. I could play with him for longer periods of time. My wife and I can go on more strenuous hikes for longer durations of time, and I'm not as tired anymore. I still have, joint pain sometimes and stuff, but that's just me getting old. That has nothing to do with this. But what I just sincerely started to notice is that I just started feeling better, even in a thing like jujitsu, like a completely opposite type of sport than what kettlebells bring. I mean, I started to feel better in jujitsu. And from all of this, I feel happier. I feel more alive. I feel more vital. I feel like I can do more. Maybe it's a psyche type of thing, but I just feel better doing kettlebell training. Dan John has a quote that as soon as I heard it, I started to live by it. I have it written down on my whiteboard on my gym wall. I even got it, this is ridiculous, but I got it tattooed in this symbol on my hand here. And that quote, and by the way, if you don't know Dan John, you're missing out on a ton of knowledge. You need to go check out his YouTube channel right now. I'll link it down below or whatever. Just look up Dan John on YouTube. I mean, he has free knowledge all over his YouTube channel. Like if you're not watching his videos, you are definitely missing out. So anyways, the quote from Dan John is, "The body is one piece." And when I first heard this, it really helped me connect my mind to my muscles and to how I'm feeling inside and to the type of training that I'm doing. And when I take this quote, "The body is one piece," and I take the what the hell effect of kettlebells, to me, hearing about these two things at the same time, sorry, I'm doing laundry and my washer got really loud. But hearing these two things at the same time, the what the hell effect of kettlebells and the body is one piece quote, they, in my experience and what I went through when I started training kettlebells, they completed each other. Okay, so I took the body as one piece. Everything affects everything, right? To me, it was like, if I train smarter, if I enjoy the training I'm doing and I feel better from it, that's going to directly affect how I feel in my personal life, right? The what the hell effect is the same exact thing. The what the hell is you start training with kettlebells, you start swinging kettlebells, and you feel better in your personal life. And both of those things, like I said, they connected with me, and they're the two things that like completely transform my entire mindset and thought on the fitness industry and how I train as just an average dad. And it really just made me think about the training I'm doing and how everything is a muscle mind connection. Everything is a spiritual connection to your lifting. Everything is linked. Everything is connected. And I just sounds corny, but these two things made me realize like lifting can't be magical for you. Like I said, I was in a rut. I would wake up and work out and I didn't know what I was doing it for. And starting kettlebells, I mean, it totally changed everything for me. So if you're in an exercise rut, or you're burnt out on your type of training, or you just feel simply like that thought process, and I had this of, what am I doing this for? Why am I here right now? Yeah, it's, you know, I'm here to get muscles, and I'm here to look strong. I'm here to look good and lean for summertime or whatever. But if you start to question that kind of stuff, which I was, then I think that kettlebells, it's more than likely the answer for all your questions. And I'm not saying to stop doing other strength training. If you enjoy other strength training, if you're doing stuff with dumbbells or barbells or calisthenics or CrossFit or whatever it is across the board, I just think that every person, no matter what, should implement kettlebells one way or another into their training, whether it's in a warm-up or it's in a cool down or it's part of your actual program that you're doing with strength training. Whatever it is, I just think that you need to implement even just a kettlebell swing. If you're just swinging every day as a warm-up, that's great. And if you want to use kettlebells to do whatever else it is, clean and press or squatting or whatever it is, that's great too. But no matter what, I think you just need to implement kettlebells and get this what the hell effect. So, too long don't read. This is my synopsis of the video. Grab a kettlebell, start swinging it around, learn Turkish get-ups, learn to carry, learn to overhead carry, do presses, do squats, do cleans, do all these types of things that you can do with a kettlebell. I promise you, I don't know what the exact answer is, but I do know that if you start lifting with kettlebells, you're gonna experience some sort of life-changing thing. You're gonna experience that what the hell effect. Take it from somebody who's been lifting for 15 years and has had ups and downs and cuts and bulks and weak and strong points. You will not regret grabbing a kettlebell and swinging it around. I absolutely promise you. If you need guidance on what kind of kettlebell to buy or what size or what weight or anything like that, you can go to my channel. I'll link some stuff down below. I have videos, I have guidance. Go ahead and go check those out. Check out the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We're making this channel go to the moon. Maybe not to the moon, maybe just like out of space a little bit. Maybe not all the way to the moon. But either way, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.